Magnet for Miserabilism. You are a healer. You are a fixer. You love to make things good, right, and proper. You do not like to see things going wrong. You do not like to witness upset, discord, or misery. Or, perhaps more accurately, you do not like to observe those conditions for long, but you need to be in the presence of them initially. That is not because you derive any kind of sadistic delight from seeing people crying, a man bereft of joy, or a woman grieving. No, not at all. You are not our kind. However, you do feel a need to see these conditions, because then it provides you with an opportunity to do something about it. You place a reassuring hand on a shoulder, calmly offering soothing words of comfort, or a warm hug, in order to show support. You will listen, offer advice and suggestions to alleviate the hurt and empathise with the person who has presented with the problem and the upset. You do all of this and more besides, because you are a good person. You also do it because your sense of self-worth is derived from interacting with those who are miserable. Those who are toiling under fearful concerns, those who are broken, those who have issues, those whose sleep is broken by fretful thoughts and anguished worries, those who are in pain, those who feel no happiness, those who have been tortured by the vagaries of life. All of them are often people you are drawn to as an empathic and caring individual. Often, you are able to sense that something is wrong with a person, even if there is no obvious outward sign. I've heard your kind speak of this on many occasions. In that respect, you and I are actually similar. I too can sense the underlying pain in an individual. This is an ability that we share. You, however, sense it and then wish to alleviate it through the application of your kind ministrations. We sense it and wish to exploit it through the application of our kind seduction and later baleful devaluation. Those who are neither us nor you fail to pick up on this sense of damage, woe, or upset. They are not attuned to see this or sense this in other people. They are too concerned with their own lives, scurrying from one place to another. They are not bad people, just preoccupied people who are trying to find a way through life, and are only able to deal with such upset when it is presented to them in an obvious way. In effect, this is a good thing, for if the general populace wanted to become involved in this competition to acquire the broken, then such individuals would become a scarce commodity with far too many hunters. Fortunately, the bulk of the populace of this planet are inward-looking, and therefore do not seek out these people. This leaves them for your kind and for our kind. If you get to them first, you will help and seek to provide balance in their lives again, guiding and healing, assisting and surmounting the problem, either by making it go away or finding options which will mitigate the effect of the issue. If we get to them first, we will adopt our copied and well-rehearsed false empathy in order to bind them to us, as we understand and probe everything which has caused their underlying damage, so that we may pretend to help with it, only to then exploit it, once devaluation commences. Of course, many of these people are your kind to begin with, and thus we are attracted to you in all three categories. The first are those people who would not necessarily be regarded as hugely empathic, but they have some inner wound, which serves our purpose in terms of control and fuel. The second of our targets are your empathic kind as a whole, who may not have any such ongoing damage. The third of our targets are those of your kind who have carrying the damage. The empathic individual who has that wound beneath the surface, which they try to deal with, but it can be reopened by someone who knows, someone like us. You are drawn to all three of these categories as well. You will belong to the second or third category, but you will still seek out someone from any of those three categories in order to help fix and heal. To do so allows you to gain self-esteem. Through such action, you find definition and purpose in life. Something higher than your job, the running of a home or protecting the environment, and so on. This need to define yourself by reason of healing the broken is at the centre of what you are. From a child who is upset because his ice cream fell on the floor, through to the distraught wife who has lost her rock of a husband in a tragic car accident. You are attracted to these people, and they are attracted to you. You sense the pain and you address it, and in so doing you find purpose, definition and fulfillment. Sometimes you may not be aware that this is what you actually do. You just regard yourself as a decent human being. Others of your kind feel connected to others and feel their pain as if it is their own. I know this because those who I have hunted and ensnared have talked of this, and they have aided my understanding considerably, as well as furnishing me with the relevant knowledge, so I can use this to my advantage in seeking my own prey. You attract the wounded, the broken, the dented, the misshaped, the battered, and the bruised. From the slightest concern to the mightiest of woes, you are both attracted to finding these people and able to draw them to you. You are a magnet for miserabilism. That is why we are attracted to you and you to us. And we hate you for it, because whilst you provide us with what we want and need, you also serve to remind us of the very thing we do not want to be.